Hey, hey. Perfect, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. You know, that's not bad. Normally, nobody responds. But we're going to do it again anyway, because I think we can do a little better. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, this is good energy. This is good convocation energy. We're going to have a good day. My name is Sean Ferfaro, and I am pleased to welcome you to the Ontario Veterinary College, College of Social and Applied Human Sciences, and College of Arts convocation ceremony this afternoon. Now, before I tell you about the ceremony proceedings themselves, I just want to take you through a quick moment to identify your nearest exit in the unlikely event we have to evacuate the building for any reason. All of our exits are marked by the green runner symbol right above the door. For those of you up in the bleachers, it's quite simple. You would head back up to track level and out this door right over here. Essentially, just head for daylight. For those of you on this half of the floor, you would get up, go into the back corner. There is a door there. You would process into the back corner of that hallway. There is a staircase that takes you upstairs and out the same door. For those of you on this side, there are three options. 2 doors at the back, 1 at the front. All of those will take you to the same entrance that you came in this morning, okay? Under no circumstances, go that way. There are no doors over there. If there is a need to evacuate, obviously our ushers would help to assist you to get out in the proper fashion, and please, in a calm and orderly fashion. Now, back to convocation. The University of Guelph is honored by our graduands, and we take great pride in this convocation ceremony. In order to allow full attention on convocation, we would ask you to please silence all your cell phones and electronic devices, pretty much anything that can make noise. Our colleagues from Alumni Affairs are hosting a social media program developed especially for convocation. We would ask you to please share your photos, memories, and perhaps some advice with our graduating students by joining us online and using the hashtag #GuelphGrad. Convocation is a time for celebration. It's an opportunity for us to come together as a community to honor the success and achievements of all of our graduates. They've all worked so hard. Everyone in this room knows how hard they've worked, and it's amazing that we all get to share this experience with them today. And shared really is the key word, isn't it? We're all here together sharing a collective moment, a moment each of you will remember forever and that each of our graduates will never forget. So let's all work together to help to create a positive atmosphere that both respects and celebrates this momentous occasion. No pressure. Now, before the graduands enter for this momentous occasion, I think it would help to learn a little bit about the ceremony itself.
Convocation is a momentous occasion and steeped in rich history. The ceremonials used for conferring degrees have evolved over a millennium, and the gowns and hoods represent that history. The gowns for baccalaureate and magisteriate degrees are black, with the hood color differing to represent each degree program. The doctorates at the University of Guelph have bright blue gowns, while the honorary degree recipients have red. The University of Guelph crest represents our institution's specific history. The stallion above represents our connection to the Royal City of Guelph, the book to the liberal arts, the astrolabe to the sciences, and the cornucopia, our connection to abundance and agriculture. The motto for the crest, Rerum cognoscere causas, is a quote from Virgil. It is variously translated to be either happy is the one who is able to ascertain the reason of things, or perhaps to know the meaning of things. Now to the ceremony itself. The procession of people into the hall is also influenced by ancient tradition. The graduands will be the first to enter, heralding the start of the ceremony. The graduands will be followed by the arrival of the mace, which will lead the platform party. The mace is a symbol of authority of the university and will be carried by the beadle. In medieval universities, a beadle was chosen by the instructor to work as an assistant. Today, the beadle is the ceremonial officer of Senate. Following the beadle and mace is the Chancellor, the President, members of the administration and the honorees, fellows of the university, members of the board and Senate, and members of faculty and staff. The ceremony will be organized by college. We will begin with doctorates and magisteriates, followed by the baccalaureate degrees. The name reader will present scholars by degree category. As the name of each student is called, the beadle will place the hood over the recipient's shoulders. This moment will be captured, and there will be a simultaneous live webcast of the event to allow family members and friends to watch from a distance. Each student will pause at center stage, and a photograph will be taken. We understand the joy and excitement accompanying such an auspicious occasion, but we ask that you hold your cumulative applause until after each group of graduates has crossed the stage. We assure you there will be an opportunity for truly thunderous applause before the ceremony ends. Once all the degrees are conferred and all the cheers are cheered, the Chancellor will close the ceremony and a recessional will play. We would ask that you please remain standing during the recessional until the platform party has processed out of the hall, and then remain at your seat for a brief closing announcement about the reception that follows and instructions on a phased dismissal. Welcome to Convocation at the University of Guelph.
Please stand as you're able for the arrival of the graduating class.
Ani, we give thanks to the Creator. We acknowledge the world around us and understand our place within it. We acknowledge and offer our respect to the many nations that walked this land in the past, the many nations that walk it today, and welcome you to the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Anishinaabe. Sacred trust, we are the keepers of this land. She shelters and sustains us. Long after the flesh fails the spirit, we will care for this land. Our drums will be heard upon the wind, our voices in the rustle of the leaf. Our people have a sacred trust for the land, a trust no man may break, a trust that death cannot sever. We were here when you first stepped foot upon this land, and here we will remain long after the last step has disturbed your soil.
As an institution committed to learning, research, and to improving life, we are on a journey of transformative acts towards reconciliation. We acknowledge our role in strengthening relationships with First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples, and in upholding our responsibilities as both treaty partners and citizens. We know there's much work to do here and across Canada, and we're dedicated to taking these next steps together towards a brighter future. We'd ask you to please remain standing as you're able for the singing of our national anthem, which will be performed by Mira Sontem.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see the lights, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
And let us now pause for a moment to be still and breathe deep and consider all the decisions, the forces, and events that have brought us to this unique day. Some of it has been hard, and some of it has been a delight. Some of it has sown seeds in us that will bloom in future seasons, and some of it has been hurtful and harmful and awaits healing and restoration. In this moment, we hold gently all that has formed us over our time here at the University of Guelph, the joys as well as the challenges, even as we are gentle with ourselves and compassionate with others around us. We give thanks for the relationships that have blessed us over the course of our studies. We are grateful for those who have supported us and held us up, faculty, staff, family, and friends, for the journey has been long and the traveling hard. And now, as we open ourselves to a new season of life, may the knowledge that we have attained here be coupled with wisdom and colored with compassion and marked with humility. May we embrace each new moment in ways that honor creation, that fosters community, and defends the dignity of all people. And may the mystery of life and each new opportunity inspire within us purpose and meaning as we seek to be agents of grace and peace and hope for this world. Amen. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marianne Chambers, and it is my pleasure to serve as Chancellor of the University of Guelph. With me on this stage are representatives of the university's senior leadership team, staff and faculty, and members of the university's Board of Governors and Senate, all of whom are here to proudly celebrate what our graduates have achieved. I am truly grateful for their dedication to the personal and professional development and success of our students. Today, we're celebrating much of what we have in common, like our understanding of the importance of dreaming big and working hard to make those big dreams a reality, like the importance of believing in ourselves while supporting others during challenging times and cheering each other on with every little taste of success. Like not taking our sense of community or the pride that we share as Canadians for granted. Like recognizing that we are indeed stronger when we're able to rely on each other. We must never lose our appetite for exploring and learning, whether in formal settings or in our day-to-day interactions with others. Maintaining a growth mindset will help us to dream and achieve what could be considered impossible dreams. There are many challenges that will continue to need our thoughtful attention, like climate change and food insecurity, global health, and geopolitical instability. Addressing challenges such as these is critical to the survival and sustainability of our planet. Artificial intelligence is also for real, and it calls upon us to value the accuracy of information and how we use data, as well as the importance of ethical approaches to decision making. Graduates, I hope you have a sense of what is possible. I want you to aspire to greatness. Most of all, I want you to make your lives matter, because our world truly needs you to do so. The world should be a better place because you have lived. As you embrace the joy and satisfaction of these moments and look with optimism and courage towards the next chapters in your lives, I wish you continued success. And I ask that you remember how you have gotten this far. I'm thinking about those who have cared so much about you and have often made significant sacrifices to enable you to dream big. So if you are able to do so, now would be a good time to stand, look around you and behind you, and applaud all who have helped you to get to this point. Seems really appropriate that we've just been celebrating Thanksgiving. I also know from conversations I've had with students that some have had to work hard under difficult personal circumstances to achieve their dreams. I admire and applaud the strength, resilience, and determination that you have all demonstrated. Not very long ago, you came to this university as students. Today, you are becoming alumni, forever cherished members of the University of Guelph community. I'm extremely grateful to members of our university community who provide advice, mentorship, opportunities for co-op placements, and experiential learning or financial support in the form of scholarships, bursaries, and other awards for our students. So, whether you view life through a social justice lens, the curiosity of a scientist, the precision of an engineer, the creative spirit of an artist, or the mindset of a pragmatist, remember why you chose to pursue a university education. I'd like to believe you did so not only to improve yourselves and your prospects for the future, but also to improve life for others. I also have a more personal wish for you that I will convey through one verse of the lyrics of a song by American country singer and songwriter Leanne Womack. It's not a new song, but I think its message is timeless and one that you might want to take with you on your life's journey. The song's title is I Hope You Dance. I hope you never fare those mountains in the distance, never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. Remain close to the University of Guelph, and if at all possible, please do whatever you can to help ensure the success of students who will follow you. This will always be your alma mater. You can be very proud of that. Your university is certainly very proud of you. I wish you the best always.
Good afternoon. I'm Sharada Srinivasan, Professor of Development Studies in the Department of Sociology and Anthropology in the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences. I am humbled to be presenting this citation on behalf of Dr. Arun Chokalingam, who nominated Dr. Soumya Swaminathan for this honorary degree. Madam Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate of the University of Guelph, it's a great honor to present to you the candidate Soumya Swaminathan for the distinction of an honorary Doctor of Laws. As an international health policy maker and global citizen, Dr. Soumya Swaminathan stands as a beacon of excellence in the fight to bring equitable healthcare to everyone, particularly underserved communities in the global south. Dr. Swaminathan is an outstanding scientist of international repute. Her holistic contributions to medicine, healthcare, global policy, and social welfare exemplify a One Health approach aligned with the University of Guelph's own mission to improve life. Dr. Swaminathan earned her undergraduate and medical degree from the Armed Forces Medical College in Pune, India. Her specialization in pediatrics at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences in New Delhi was followed by a fellowship at the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles to study pediatric pulmonology. Her contributions to medical sciences, global health policies, and evidence-based scientific applications make her a unique multidisciplinary scientist and an internationally recognized scholar in the field of infectious diseases, particularly HIV/AIDS and tuberculosis. As chief scientist, her influence at the World Health Organization significantly impacted the control of COVID-19, saving millions of lives. Dr. Swaminathan is a strong advocate of public-private partnerships, serving on national and global advisory boards. She holds adjunct professorships at Karolinska Institute in Sweden and Tufts University in Medford, Massachusetts. She's a member of the National Academy of Medicine, USA, and the Academy of Medical Sciences, the UK. Currently, Principal Advisor to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, and the Chairperson of the MS Swaminathan Research Foundation, she continues to contribute in unique and impactful ways. Her vision is to form a healthy future for our planet and its most vulnerable populations. I now ask you, Madam Chancellor, to confer upon Dr. Soumya Swaminathan the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority of the Senate of the University of Guelph, it is my very real pleasure to admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Sally Hickson from the College of Arts, where I'm the director of the School of Theatre, English, and Creative Writing. Madam Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate of the University of Guelph, it is my honor to present to you Dr. Ajay Heble for the distinction of University Professor Emeritus. An inspiration to generations of artists, students, scholars, and activists, Dr. Heble is recognized for his outstanding scholarship that has influenced civic life and artistic practice in Canada and around the world. Since joining the University of Guelph in 1991, Dr. Heble has founded an entirely new field of research, one that investigates the power of improvisational art and music to create just and thriving communities. In 1994, he founded the award-winning Guelph Jazz Festival, infusing the city with a love for avant-garde music and establishing the festival as one of the most inspired and provocative musical events in the world. A musician himself and author of major works in the field, Dr. Heble became the founding director of the International Institute for Critical Studies in Improvisation in 2013. Today, it stands as a global hub of research on improvised artistic practices, establishing partnerships from Canada to the US, Mexico, Northern Ireland, and Greece. The Institute has helped build vibrant communities for at-risk youth, immigrant populations, and residents of Canada's most under-resourced neighborhoods. Dr. Heble's leadership also led to the construction of the Improv Lab, a research performance space on U of G's campus that champions improvisational practice as a tool for guiding social and cultural transformation. winner of the Distinguished Killam Prize, recognized by the Royal Society of Canada, and recipient of multiple Distinguished Research Awards, Dr. Hebley has transformed improvisation into a tool that transcends boundaries, disciplines, and borders. For his global impact on artistic scholarship and social justice, I ask you, Madam Chancellor, to confer upon Ajay Hebley the distinction of University Professor Emeritus.
With the authority of the Senate of the University of Guelph, it is my distinct honor and privilege to name you University Professor Emeritus. I would now invite Dr. Soumya Sreenathan to deliver the convocation address.
Respected Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, members of the governing body, distinguished faculty, honored guests, proud parents, and most of all, graduating students. It's a great honor to stand before you today. It's a momentous day that celebrates years of perseverance, curiosity, and dedication. And the convocation is not merely a ceremony, it's a milestone in your journey of learning and a gateway to new responsibilities. Today, as you wear your robes and receive your degrees, you're not only being recognized for your academic achievements, but also entrusted with the responsibility to apply your knowledge and skills for the betterment of society. And I think the Chancellor gave such an inspiring address. It's hard to do better than that. I do thank the university for asking me, requesting me to deliver this convocation and address, and of course on bestowing upon me the Doctor of Laws. I'm reminded of my own journey as a medical student and young researcher, and I hope to share a few of those learnings with you. Education at its best is transformative. It transforms people by opening their mind to new ideas and perspectives, and it transforms societies by equipping them with people who can solve problems, challenge inequalities, and imagine a better future. But education is not an end in itself. It does equip you with tools, but how you choose to use them is what will define your legacy. In the coming years, you will face challenges that my generation could not have imagined. A warming planet, pandemics, conflicts over resources, and the ethical dilemmas of artificial intelligence. Yet, you will also have opportunities that we did not. Unprecedented access to knowledge, global networks, and technologies that can change lives at scale. This duality of challenge and opportunity will define your careers, and it is why you must approach the future with both humility and courage. Allow me to share a little of my own journey, not because it is unique, but because I hope it may resonate with some of you as you set forward on your own paths. I trained as a pediatrician, and working with children taught me not only the science of medicine, but also the values of patience, empathy, and listening. Later, as I entered the world of research, I was drawn to tuberculosis, a disease that, though preventable and treatable, continues to affect millions of people worldwide, and mostly the poorest of the poor. My research was driven by a single question, that is, how can science serve the people that are most affected by disease? My journey then, many years later, took me to the World Health Organization, where I served as the chief scientist, including during the pandemic. And there I saw how science is both local and global. Local because health solutions must be grounded in the realities of communities. And global because pathogens, pollutants, and climate change do not respect any borders. The COVID-19 pandemic taught us this lesson in the hardest possible way. It also reminded us of the power of solidarity and the importance of trust in science. And we often used to repeat the phrase, science, solutions, solidarity. And today's chairperson of the MS Swaminathan Research Foundation in Chennai, India, I carry forward the vision of my father, Professor MS Swaminathan, that science must be pro-poor, pro-nature, and pro-women. This philosophy has never been more relevant than it is now, in an era where climate change is disrupting lives and livelihoods, and where we must find solutions that are equitable, sustainable, and just. We live in a golden age of science. Artificial intelligence can decode genomes in hours. Satellites can track deforestation in real time. Vaccines can be developed in months, not decades. And yet the true measure of science is not in its sophistication, but in its social impact. Does it reach the poorest farmer? Does it reduce the burden of disease? Does it empower women and youth? At MSSRF, our work constantly reminds us of this responsibility. For instance, in coastal regions of Tamil Nadu and Odisha, fisher communities live under constant threat from cyclones and sea level rise. By combining scientific modeling with community participation, and by working in partnership with the government and state disaster management authorities, we have developed early warning systems and trained women in alternate livelihoods. The result is not just resilience, but also dignity and hope for the future. Our studies on heat impacts are another example. We recently completed a survey across 7 states in India where we interviewed women agricultural laborers, health workers, and informal sector employees. Their stories were sobering. Women fainting in fields, children missing school due to heat-related illnesses, caregivers losing income because they could not work in the sun. But the same communities also suggested solutions like shaded rest areas, flexible working hours, and hydration stations. So science in this case acted as a bridge, taking lived experiences and translating them into actionable policy recommendations, many of which are now being discussed with the state health departments. We must acknowledge also the transformative power of big data and digital technology. Data, when it's responsibly collected and shared, can illuminate hidden patterns, predict risks, and guide targeted interventions. During the pandemic, we saw how integrated data systems allowed us real-time tracking of the virus and all its variants. So at the Foundation, we are exploring the integration of satellite data with ground surveys to predict agricultural yields and climate risks. Imagine the possibilities when such data are shared responsibly across many ministries, like health, agriculture, environment, and so on, that can give us a holistic picture to guide policy action. But of course, with great power comes great responsibility. Artificial intelligence is now entering health, agriculture, education in unprecedented ways. While AI can certainly help predict disease outbreaks or optimize irrigation, we must ensure that it is ethically used. So transparency, accountability, protection of privacy, and the avoidance of bias must all guide digital transformation. So technology must always be appropriately designed to serve people, not the other way around. Climate change is not a distant threat. It is here. It is reshaping health in many ways. Rising temperatures are linked to all kinds of diseases. Erratic rainfall and floods impact food production, resulting in greater undernutrition. And vector-borne diseases like dengue and malaria are expanding their geographic range. Air pollution is reducing life expectancy in our cities, particularly in the country I come from. But perhaps most overlooked is its impact on mental health. Farmer suicides in India and other countries remind us of the devastating intersection between climate stress, economic insecurity, and psychological suffering. At MSSRF, we are beginning to document these invisible burdens. When we did this survey of women across 7 states, they spoke of anxiety, disrupted sleep, and feelings of helplessness. These are not secondary issues. They are central to human well-being. So what we need now is a One Health approach, and it's really very appropriate that this institute, this university, is so well known for its approach to One Health. We recognize that the health of humans, animals, and ecosystems are all interconnected. Antimicrobial resistance, zoonotic diseases, food safety, and environmental degradation all sit at this interface. And therefore, solutions must be interdisciplinary as well, drawing from medicine, veterinary science, agriculture, economics, and very importantly, the social sciences. As I stand here, I also want to speak directly to the women graduates, and it's amazing to see so many women in this graduating class. The path ahead may not always be easy. Gender biases do persist, glass ceilings exist, and work-life balance can be a struggle sometimes. But let me assure you that your presence in whatever field it is, whether it's science or the social sciences and humanities, and your leadership there is not only necessary, it is transformative. Women bring unique perspectives, often rooted in empathy, collaboration, and community engagement. When women lead, the research questions broaden, solutions become more inclusive, and outcomes become more equitable. I have witnessed this repeatedly, whether it's been in tuberculosis research, or in global health negotiations, or in grassroots development projects. In fact, I often wonder what the world would be like if all the heads of state were women. I'm sure there would be many fewer wars, for one. We must also work to dismantle structural barriers. This means policies that support things like maternity leave and childcare, safe and inclusive workspaces, mentorship networks, and the celebration of women role models. So graduates, I urge you to be not only excellent professionals, but also allies, whether you're a man or a woman, be an ally for gender equity, regardless of your own gender. Globally, the relationship between science and policy is complex. We have seen many triumphs and failures. The Montreal Protocol, which phased out ozone-depleting substances, for example, was a great triumph. But the slow pace of climate action, despite decades of evidence, is a failure. And so what these experiences teach us is that evidence alone is not enough. Science must be communicated clearly. Communities must be engaged meaningfully, and political will must be mobilized persistently. So scientists must not remain in ivory towers. We must be translators, advocates, and bridge builders. The COVID-19 pandemic underscored this truth. Countries that trusted science and acted decisively saved lives. Others that hesitated paid a heavy price. As we look to the future, whether it is tackling pandemics, climate change, or malnutrition, the need for science policy integration has never been greater. Dear graduates, you are stepping into this world at a critical juncture. The challenges are immense, but so is your potential. Allow me to leave you with 3 guiding principles. Be rooted in reality. Never lose sight of the lives behind the data. Visit villages and small towns, talk to people, talk to patients, listen to farmers, engage with communities. Ground your work in empathy. Secondly, be courageous in questioning. Innovation comes from curiosity and courage. Do not accept things as they are. Ask why. Ask what if. Ask why not. And thirdly, be committed to equity. Always ask who benefits from this knowledge and who is left out. Let inclusivity guide your science, your leadership, and your citizenship. Remember that history is not shaped only by great leaders, but also by countless ordinary individuals who choose to act with integrity and vision. So graduates, as you step out of this campus, remember the future is not something we inherit, it is something that we build. Build it with courage, with compassion, and with curiosity. Science and innovation must remain your tools, equity and justice must remain your compass, and humanity must remain your purpose. So the world is waiting for your ideas, your leadership, and your passion. Go forth and may you create a future that is not only smarter but kinder, not only more advanced but more just, and not only more prosperous but more sustainable. Congratulations once again to each one of you, and may your journey ahead be filled with discovery, service, and fulfillment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Swaminathan, for an incredible address. There's too much to summarize. I did appreciate the duality of challenge and opportunity. I appreciated your words about the democratization of science. There was much in there, as well as a shout out to the University of Guelph, which indeed is home to research in One Health, but also a Bachelor of One Health. Please tell your younger cousins. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph that they be admitted to their various and several degrees. Graduands, can you please stand?
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, it is my pleasure to admit you to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates, you can be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Wichtel. I'm the Dean of the Ontario Veterinary College. The Ontario Veterinary College, founded in 1862, is the oldest veterinary college in Canada and the US. One of the founding colleges of the University of Guelph, OVC, is Ontario's only veterinary college and consistently ranks in the top 10 veterinary schools in the world. The degree received here will give our graduates a key to a diversity of impactful careers, encompassing the health of animals, people, and the environment, ultimately to improve life. Our graduates are proven leaders and scholars, achieving high impact in the fields of veterinary medicine and human health. They build careers in private practices, in industry, government, and other organizations and universities around the world. We are so very proud of their achievements, and we strive to continue to support them in their lifelong journey of learning. So just a few words, and I'll ask a favor of you, audience. We're going to have soon the graduates coming over the stage, and we certainly encourage family, friends, and supporters to shout out words of encouragement, excitement, and congratulations. But please, we're going to ask for the whole audience to hold their applause until the end of each group of graduates. So you'll be told when the appropriate time is for applause. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Veterinary College that they may be presented with their various and several degrees.
Graduating from the Ontario Veterinary College with the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Cyril Akwo. Tipsarp Mini Kidisiam. Vashali Patel. Jessica Rotolo. Jacob Gerald Eric Yates. Oh, follow that chair. Nicole Jelinska. Graduating from the Ontario Veterinary College with the degree Doctor of Veterinary Science. Camila Cantarelli. Please join me in congratulating all of our doctoral graduates from the Ontario Veterinary College. Graduating from the Ontario Veterinary College with the degree Master of Biomedical Sciences. Madeline Rachel Abbas. Paige Annelise Attack. Dilpreet Banwait. Lauren Body. Ashton McKinley Dalbello. Maya Dayoub. Zachary Gladys. Sarah Catherine Ham. Amir Haidari. Mackenzie Hooper. Maria Kostununa. CL Irene Lockington. Shivani Monik. Tahreen Maroof. Mallory Metcalf. Nivathan Rajasingham. Gabrielle Alexis Rowland. Rashmi Salandran. Maggie Sarmiento Ems. Olivia Scandlin. Serena Rain Singh. Yang Wu. Graduating from the Ontario Veterinary College with the degree Master of Science. Caroline Aiken. Jaskiran Kaur Baweja. Reed Autumn Charloni. Brittany D'Agostine. Carly Dinga. Taksim Genier. Ariel Gillies. Danielle Halas. Kirthahan Hector Ratnanadan. Heidi Jim. Erica Elise John Cox. Caslin Callio. Chantel Irene Major. Michael James Vandewiel. Donia Zeng. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates from the Ontario Veterinary College.
Good afternoon, Madam Chancellor. My name is Waifiokun Idemudia, and I have the honor and the privilege to serve as the Dean of the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences. The College of Social and Applied Human Sciences traces its roots back to the MacDonald Institute that was founded in 1903, one of Canada's first women institute. Although a lot has changed over the last 120-something years, one thing has remained the same, that is, our commitment to addressing critical and complex issues facing individuals, families, and communities with the sole purpose to improve life. We achieve this goal through integrated scholarship that is based on rigorous research, student-centered learning, and engagement with peoples and communities around the world. As a result, our college is known globally for providing exemplary graduate and undergraduate programs in disciplines that spans the applied, the social, and the natural sciences. We're able to deliver these exemplary programs partly because of the unique combination of departments that makes up the college. The college is made up of the Departments of Psychology, Family Relations and Applied Nutrition, Geography, Environment and Geomatics, Sociology and Anthropology, with two world-class institutes, the Guelph Institute of Development Studies and the Community Engaged Scholarship Institute. We have over 6,000 undergraduate students and roughly 300 graduate students studying in various disciplinary, interdisciplinary, and transdisciplinary programs. Our college has been able to invest in our students in ways that goes beyond just providing them an education. We instead focus on offering them a life trajectory. We do this how, you may ask? Well, we help them build resilience and a growth mindset. We facilitate the opportunities that enable them acquire the skills and the tools that enable them see opportunities where their peers may see challenges. We stimulate their creativity. We nurture their passion. And most importantly, we create an enabling environment for them to form lifelong friendship and relationships. To our new graduates, I'm delighted and proud of your achievement. I join your family and loved ones to celebrate this milestone in your life. I'm also really proud to say, as CSAHS graduate, you are not just well-informed graduate. Actually, you are also an engaged citizen, primed to be actively involved in your community and to shape it. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences, that they may be presented with their various and separate degrees.
Graduating from the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences with the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Rita Abdel Baki. Setting the bar pretty high. Allison Kristen Andrade. Saghar Shahar Mahali. Jana Daher. Donnell Marie DeMarco. Catherine Frances Eckert. Trisha Einman. Alexis Fabricius. Fernando Dilshan. Rima Marie Hanna. Skylar Johanna Larson. Barbara Lopez Gonzalez. Catherine Ray McCauley. Ryan O'Byrne. Jessica Lynn Reed. Brianna Renda. Chantel Margaret Ritter. Jessica Alejandra Seddon. Mallory Elizabeth Thompson Terry. Siobhan Elora Weber. Emily Isabel Weinberger. Please join me in congratulating all of our doctoral graduates. Graduating from the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences with the degree of Master of Applied Nutrition, Kyra Ash. Haley Chenier. Maya Marie Citrigno. Brendan Andrew Cook. Heather Elizabeth Cruson. Katrina Marie Heyer. Catherine Ann Holton. Karanjeet Kang. Naomi Karaluk. Julianne Marie Keeler. Ryan John Coop. Sarah Latkolik. Ebtisam Melhem. Hannah Meyer. Grace Maria Newman. Larissa Soto. Clover Jordan Stempsky Kelly. Graduating with the degree Master of Arts, Aliana Babayanan. Annalisa Angela Barrett. Allison Bin Cecily Burns. Laura Shea Dawson. Sammy Ann Falkenstein. Mina Farouk. Shannon Ferreso. Pamela Karina Gallego. Mritika Ghosh. Lauren Elizabeth Hancock. Isabel Howe. Allison Hudson. Aaron Knipfel. Madeline LaRocque. Julia Catherine Leary. Claire Lillo. Lauren McLaughlin. Charlotte Michelle O'Connor. Karina Lynn Elizabeth Oddiwell. Paige Owen Saunders. Monica Ariella Stockhammer. Maxim Storzik. Zainab Teja. Nicholas Blas Paul Turkovich. Jillian Uniac. Corey Wood. Yi Wei Xie. Caroline Sophie Zolis. Graduating with a degree, Master of Science. Amy Barcha. Brooke Jordan Ginson. Sophia Hatsis. Jessica Karlovic. Alejandro Nieto Rodriguez. David Aaron Passoff. Please join me in congratulating all of our magisteriate graduates. Graduating from the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences with the degree Bachelor of Applied Science. Petra Al-Hind with distinction. Julie Elizabeth Clark. Alexandra Clough with distinction. Aliza Huck. Naomi Ann Miller with distinction. Alyssa Montero. Martha Jane Nidam. Jennifer Rudanich with distinction. Mina Shabo. Mackenzie Rebecca Tinker. Isabella Zompero Machado Frias with distinction. Graduating with the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors Program. Hala Al-Halil. Kate Elizabeth Andrews. Bronwyn Olivia Grace Capson with distinction. Emma Catherine Chaput. Emma Nicole Coleman. Erin Margaret Cunningham. Marcella Marie Cunningham. Anissa De Freitas with distinction. Kaylin Ann Elizabeth Danoon. Tessa Faith Derrig. Samantha Kate Dockeray. Daisy Duong. Ron Gabrielle Francisco with distinction. Shreya Gandhi with distinction. Sabrina Gonem with distinction. Emily Gibbons. Taylor Hemmelgarn with distinction. Maggie Jameson Holmes with distinction. Jawad Hotak. Isabella Jakusik with distinction. Lazar Jovic. Hamza Kamal. Harisha Kaur. Emil Christiansen with distinction. Elise Lang. Joshua Marcus Longo with distinction. Alexandra Marie Loopstra with distinction. Noah Loretto. Emma Tagan Lynn McCarricker. Aaron McLeod. Isabel Alice Mackey with distinction. Yarek Matach. Anna Marchand. Ryan Marshall. Sahil Singh Marwaha with distinction. Sydney Moniz with distinction. Rachel Elaine McComb Morell with distinction. Brianne Morris with distinction. Anna Muir. Elizabeth Munoz with distinction. Maria Gabriela Laura Nangolan. Haley Neer. Abisola Olayiwola Origi with distinction. Sydney Oliveri with distinction. Jamie Patrice Vidanis Pendon. Kate Anne Marie Petrovsky. Karina Vanessa Puran with distinction. Tiana Marie Pop with distinction. William Purdy. Abigail Marie Rankin. Samana Raza. Ella Marion Rigby with distinction. Brady Ann Roy with distinction. Hiba Salama with distinction. Jasneet Sandhu. Emma Jacqueline Annie Scott. Brianna Christine Scambatti with distinction. Ria Singh. Addison Smith with distinction. Jason Soares. Adrian Juan Hosastratsma with distinction. Jasmine Valdez Taculad. Masa Tavasoli with distinction. Gabrielle Hannah Tiwari. Andrew Trapani. Sydney Turvey with distinction. Shane William Van Eerd with distinction. Amelia Vlashi. Cynthia Ann Waldo with distinction. Hannah Walker with distinction. Caitlin Rebecca Weinstein with distinction. Kate Ann Welland with distinction. Emma Wilson. Evan Woodworth. Graduating with the degree Bachelor of Arts, General Program. Rebecca Lynn Agrippa. Evan Bassar. Samantha Butler. Samantha Chafe with distinction. Tyler Noah Kersick Mackey. Angela Doucette. Shania Dial. Belle Harmonie Francoeur. Mason Alexander Freeb. Balraj Singh Grewal. Ava Nicole Holinek. Tyler Hogg. Reese Alexis Holmes with distinction. Tara Khalil. Logan James Kidder. Marissa Laskovsky. Julia Massiangelo. Benjamin Alexander Mathieu. Jack Lloyd Morris. Madison Paul. Lila Zadan. Malina Pitchinen. Evelyn Marie Potter. Bria Marcia Reason. Olivia Lucia Chivoletto. Abigail Stokes. Samuel Douglas Taylor. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates from the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences.
Hello, everyone. I'm Samantha Brennan, Dean of the College of Arts, and I'm thrilled to welcome you today. At the College of Arts, we're passionate about nurturing creativity and critical thought through a diverse range of subjects, including art, literature, theater, creative writing, history, languages, global culture, philosophy, and music. Our interdisciplinary programs allow you to explore the vital connections between fields such as arts and sciences, technology studies, Black Canadian studies, sexuality, gender, and social change. Our faculty members are dedicated to innovative teaching while also excelling as researchers and creators across a broad spectrum of disciplines. We're proud to be recognized nationally and internationally for our contributions in improvisational studies, studio art, creative writing, Canadian history, social philosophy, ethics, and digital humanities as well. The College of Arts serves as a vibrant incubator for the next generation of artists, writers, and innovative thinkers. As you step forward today, you carry with you the skills and insights that will help you navigate an increasingly complex world. The ability to think critically, communicate clearly, express yourself creatively, and understand diverse perspectives, these are the gifts of an arts education, and they'll serve you throughout your life. We know that the world needs what you have to offer. It needs your creativity, your empathy, and your willingness to ask difficult questions and imagine new possibilities. Whatever path you choose, whether in the arts, business, education, technology, or public service, you'll bring the distinctive perspective and skills that come from studying the human experience in all its richness. As you embark on this exciting journey, remember to keep in touch with us in the College of Arts. We're eager to hear about your future achievements, and congratulations to you and your families who've come with you today. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Arts, that they may be presented with their various and several degrees.
Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Brent Rowan. Farron Wade Lang. Please join me in congratulating all of our doctoral graduates. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Master of Arts. Madison Andrews. Adriana Melissa Basso. Eliana Brereton. Charlotte Ann Bryant. Grace Catherine Judith Caton. Annabella Maria D'Souza. Aaron Hamilton. Michaela Angeline Hart. Faith Sarah Hertner. Jody Lee Marie Johnston. Ryan Michael Kruger. Charity Owusu Ansa. Heather Ann Seagrave. Madeline Baumhoff. Andrew Vowles. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Master of Fine Arts. Claire Bailey. Keenan Reed Bigden. Hillary Montana Matt. Philip Dwight Morgan. Therese Pierre. Lisa Richter. Please join me in congratulating all of our magisteriate graduates from the College of Arts. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors Program. Shannon Gail Asuncion. Jerry Isabel Atkins. Maura Nellie Atkinson with distinction. Joshua Bagangito Balisi. Reese Bendixson. Madison Rose Bullis. Gavin Keith Carmichael. Chloe Lynn Wellwood Harris. Jacob Mark Hudon. Khadija Humera. Benjamin George Lowe. Graham Henry Harris Lowes. Javier Vicente Machado. Sage Spirit McKenna with distinction. Hayden McMahon. Veronica Mendez. Sandon Noah Pedro. Holly Reed with distinction. Julia Rodriguez with distinction. Ana Magdalena Sarpia. Jada Evangeline Strand. Kara Thomas with distinction. Tuesday Troop with distinction. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Bachelor of Arts, General Program. Elias Alexopoulos. Kamya Aurora. Emily Ayres with distinction. Melanie Carruthers. Nathan Ralph Condello. Samantha Lee Gibson. Karula Cuba Umbetse with distinction. Alessio Pellegrino. John Francis Tan Pleasance. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Bachelor of Arts and Sciences. Megan Caroline McLean Bunting with distinction. Erica Ashley Bino. Morgan Cook. Ayla Christina Devlin. Ava Fabrizio. Emma Jade Hood. Alyssa Claire Leveille. Olivia Cornelia Lopez with distinction. Ellie Elizabeth Petrak with distinction. Manju Sampath with distinction. Matthew Seaton. Marla Ann Verhoeven with distinction. At the beginning of the ceremony, we showed you a video. In the video, that voice, which was me, assured you that there would be a moment in the ceremony for truly thunderous applause. And this is that moment.
Well done. We haven't had many standing ovations. Congratulations. Madam Chancellor, I would ask you to confer the various and several degrees on the graduates listed in the program but unable to be present at this ceremony.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I admit in absentia to various and several degrees all the graduates not present.
Hello, everyone. My name's Rennie Van Acker, and it's my privilege and honor to be the President and Vice Chancellor here at the University of Guelph. Before I go into my comments, I just wanted to thank the family and friends and supporters. It felt like you really understood the assignment. Did a great job. Thank you for bringing your love and your energy to the ceremony today. As we near the close of today's celebration, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible journey you've all been on and say thank you. Your time here has been marked by growth, challenge, discovery, and hopefully more than a few unforgettable moments. You showed up for each other, offering notes from a missed class, quietly sharing study space maybe, or bonded by caffeine and deadlines. You maybe became regulars on the bus, early mornings half asleep, late nights half frozen. Some of you maybe pulled your first all-nighter in the McLaughlin Library, shockingly woken up by that closing alarm bell. You made friends who probably now feel like family. You danced during O Week, painted the canon, maybe became a trivia night regular, even if your team never quite figured out the lyrics to any song from before 2005. You worked hard and you played hard, and while I could keep listing the moments that made up your time here, we'd like to do something more powerful than words, and we'd like to show you.
Your time here wasn't just about the work, but we know there was lots of that. Lectures, labs, papers, and study groups. And it wasn't all about the fun. But we know there was lots of that. It could have been more about the people. The roommates, the friends, the professors, and classmates. But what we know for sure is, your time here was about you. Do you remember who you were that first day? You were definitely younger, maybe a little nervous and excited. You were trying to figure out where your next class was, what the next week would look like. And slowly, you conquered course after course, completed each semester, each year. It wasn't easy. For many of you, it wasn't even linear. But you're here. So how did you change? Along the way, you made friends.
We're going to the Frosty mug.
You might have even fallen in love. You learned how to take care of yourself, whether it was making a meal or managing your bills. You certainly learned how to manage your time. Some of you came here with an idea of who you wanted to be, while others, it was a process of self-discovery. Today, at the end of it all, we know you chose to spend your time here at the University of Guelph, and we chose you. You became part of our campus and community through learning and connecting, by cheering and working, and today, by graduating. How you choose to spend your time now is full of possibilities. You came to the University of Guelph to get future ready, and as a graduate, as alumni, this place will always be here to remind you of who you were and who you are today.
What you just saw captures the heart of your time here at UG. Not just the big milestones, but the ordinary days that became extraordinary because of the people that you shared them with. And here's what I hope you carry with you. You chose the University of Guelph, and we chose you. You didn't just learn here, you lived here. You built community, challenged norms, and you brought this campus to life. No matter where your path leads you, U of G is part of your story now, and you will always be a part of our story. As you embark on your new journey, remember that you have the power to shape the future and to contribute to a better, more just and sustainable world. The world needs your talent, your energy, and your compassion. We are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. And we eagerly await the remarkable achievements you will accomplish in the years to come. Go with confidence and know that the University of Guelph will always be your home. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We can't wait to see what you will do next. Thank you.
So just a quick note on how the final stages of convocation are going to go here. In just a moment, I'm going to invite our bagpiper front and center, and he will play the bagpipes and escort the platform party out of Convocation Hall. When we hear the bagpipe music, I'll ask everyone to stand as you're able. Traditionally after that, our new graduates would leave to the bagpipe music as well, but you're leaving to something a little different. And I'll leave it at that for now. We call that a tease. Family and friends, your instinct after the graduates leave will be to get out of here as soon as possible. I'm going to encourage you not to do that for a couple of reasons. One is that we just want to dismiss people in phases to allow the grads an unimpeded route over to the reception. And B, I can pretty much guarantee you're going to end up behind a locked door somewhere unless you let me tell you where you're going, okay? So just stay with me here. I promise I'll have you out of here within 2 minutes at the end of the ceremony, okay? So with that, I'll invite Barry front and center. We'll have the bagpipe music in just a moment, but we have a beautiful and wonderful tradition here at the University of Guelph that the final word on convocation shall always come from our Chancellor.
Convocation is concluded.
Convocation is concluded. Please stand as you're able for the exit of the platform party. I'm going to block this route. See you in an hour. Congratulations. Almost gone. Never works. 72 in a row I've missed. Okay, now the grown-ups are gone, we can have some fun. Okay, so like I said, convocation is about pageantry and history, and we always had the grads leave, and we thought a few years ago, we need to evolve a bit. We need to have a little more fun. We need to have something that commemorates the occasion a little